Hey guys, Tyler here with Revvin Reviews. So today we're going to be talking about a issue that I really enjoy. I've researched it a lot the past couple of weeks, and I'm really getting into this topic. I inadvertently kind of researched this topic before I even knew that I was going to be shooting this video. I honestly, every day I'll go on to Car and Driver, Motor Trend, Auto News, Auto Week, different car news places, and I'll just find articles and I'll kind of make a little compilation of the things that I like and the things that I don't like, and kind of form my own opinion on it, and then give that to you guys. And with this one, I've really enjoyed the topic, and I believe it was Car and Driver just came out with an article today about this topic. So Car and Driver just released this article on the Miata, the 2017 Mazda MX-5. Or if you're a Miata guy, you'll know that there's different models. So this is the ND model. I'm a big NA guy. I like the pop-up headlights in the front. But anyways, they released this article on this, and there's a company called Flying Miata. If you're into Miatas at all, into modifying them, you'll know the name. The name will sound familiar, and that's because it's one of the biggest companies for V8 swaps. Miatas are obviously a lower powered car, and they at least the NAs produced 116 horsepower from the factory, which is like nothing. But when it comes to power, they really don't have it. They have pretty good handling, because it's nearly a 50-50 weight ratio. 50% of the weight's in the front and 50% of the weight's in the rear, which is amazing. But it just doesn't have the power to back it up. So what people have been doing since the mid 90s, or the early 90s honestly, is they've been taking small block V8s, so the LS series of the motors from GM, and they've been taking also the different V8s, the small block V8s from Ford as well, and putting them into this Mazda Miata. They've done it with rotary engines and all that kind of stuff, but basically V8s are if you want power, that's where you get it from. So they've been taking those, and then they've been putting them in there, and Flying Miata does that as a kit. They actually offer kits for you to do it yourself, and they offer then they offer them to do it for you, to do a little bit more of a professional installation. So specifically with this article, they were talking about the specific the professional installation rather, and it was quite interesting to read. Coming up to find that they take these Miatas, which, to keep in mind, it's a $30,000 price tag for the base model Miata, the GT, Miata GT. But so it's $30,000 right off the bat, and you have a decent car. Then you send it off to Flying Miata, and they take it and they charge you $49,000, nearly $50,000, and that's just the base, to add on to that $30,000 price tag. So you're already hitting $70,000. Then you have to add in different traveling fees and things like that, licensing fees. By the end of the time you walk out of it, they're claiming that you walk out of it with about $83,000 into the car, which is insane considering that it's I think it's 13 feet long, or 13-foot long car, and it weighs 2,700 pounds. So it's insane to think that that's how expensive that car is. But keep in mind, these cars are outperforming some of the greatest cars that we know of today. The Corvette Z06, or the greatest cars for the money rather. The Corvette Z06, it's outperforming. The Mustang GT, it's outperforming by far. The Corvette Z06 is a very close run, because most times they use the Z06 engine. But when it comes to that, so I personally have my own build set up. If you guys want to keep watching the video, I'm going to tell you about it a little bit. Me personally, I'm a Ford guy. I kind of have been debating back and forth on whether I would want to go a Ford engine or a Chevy engine. Me and my friend Josh, the guy that edits these videos, I don't know if you guys watched the video last week on the lightweight sports cars, but me and my friend Josh, we've been talking about Miatas, and I called him up one night, and he ended up buying a Miata like 3 days later, and I want to get this same sort of Miata, and we both want to do V8 swaps on it. We both want to have very, very nice cars, and so I think he wants to do the LS1 swap. I was like, I want to do the LS3 swap just because I want to be more powerful than you and like beat you into submission or something. But he wants to do the LS swap, so I'm saying right now, and he's actually learning this right now, I want to do the Ford swap. I would like to do like a 5-liter swap into it, and then maybe 1.5 I don't know, maybe see like some twin superchargers on it, twin like centrifugal superchargers on it, maybe twin turbos with a supercharger. That'll be a twin charged is what they call it. That would be pretty cool, having like 800 horsepower to the rear wheels. And then obviously I would keep the manual transmission, and I'd put a Ford rear end in it. The people are saying that the 7.5 from Ford is good. I think I would do the 8-inch rear differential, and just replace it to a locker in the back, so that I could put all the power down and get some pretty nice burnouts, do some roadkill crap on there. So anyways, needless to say, I think that tuner cars are cool. I think that tuner cars are cool. I didn't used to, but now I think that they're pretty cool. I think that it's cool that you can customize them and personalize them to your own specifications, and I think that you guys are going to be seeing something like that here in the near future. In the next few years. I definitely don't have $20,000, but anyways, needless to say, I'm kind of curious on what your guys' opinion is when it comes to these kind of cars, V8 swaps, and taking different engines from different cars and putting them into this car or putting them into that car, and really kind of unpurifying it, if you will. I want to know what your guys' opinion on it is. Obviously, taking a Ford engine and then putting it into a Mazda isn't necessarily purist. You don't see that other than the Ranger series, rather, but you don't really see that when it comes to sports cars. So I want to know what your guys' opinion is on that. And then I also want to know, would you guys get a V8 Miata? I think that it's awesome, considering that they're cranking out anywhere from 400 to 700 horsepower, or from 300 to 700 horsepower, depending on what mods you have and stuff like that. So anyways, I want to leave you guys with that. Go ahead and leave that in the comments below, social media, or the survey up there. Here, Josh, ready? Anyways, I want to leave you guys with that, and have a great day.